So I have 4 pieces of sea bass here. I'm just gonna drizzle them lightly with a bit of olive oil and salt and pepper. This is about, I'd say, 1 pound of sea bass. And now I'm gonna bake it in the oven for 12 minutes at 350. So now that the sea bass is done baking, I'm just peeling it off of the skin and then adding it to this bowl. And then I'm just gonna use my fork to kind of break it up into flakes. So I roughly chopped up the prawns and put them in a bowl. So now I have both filling options going here. So to the sea bass, I'm gonna add this chopped prawns, as well as 2 tablespoons of parsley and some salt and pepper, and then I'm just gonna stir that up. And then to this bowl, I'm gonna add in the crab plus 2 tablespoons parsley and stir that up. So we need to create a sauce to pour into the filling to help it bind. So I'm combining cashews that is soaked in boiling water for 10 minutes with almond milk and 1 clove of garlic. And I'm just gonna blend this until completely smooth. So now I'm just gonna pour the cashew mixture, which I've blended to be completely smooth, in. So I wouldn't add all of it at the same time. I would add a little bit, stir it around, and then add more. You just want it to bind the mixture together. So you can use either a vegetable peeler or a cheese slicer. I actually think I prefer a cheese slicer just because it gets the perfect thickness of cut. So I'm gonna do about 20 of these. So to assemble, I'm just overlapping 3 pieces of zucchini like this in a kind of a star formation. And I'm gonna put a huge scoop of the filling down in the center. And then working, doesn't really matter which way you go, just around. I'm just folding the pieces up and over. And then I'm gonna place this seam side down on a baking sheet like that. And then repeat with the remaining filling. I've melted a 1/4 cup of ghee in a pan, and then I added in 3 cloves of crushed garlic, and I'm just gonna let it cook for about a minute, and then I'm adding in 2 cups of chopped tomatoes. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 5 minutes now. So the final things I'm adding in is the juice from 1 lemon, the zest from 1 lemon, and a sprinkle of salt, and I'm just gonna keep cooking this. The longer you cook this, the better the flavors. I'd say a minimum 15 minutes. Okay, so it's time to serve. The ravioli are out of the oven now. They're nice and tender. Aren't they just, they're just the perfect little parcels. I just love them. So there we go. I'll put 2 on a plate, top with some of the tomato sauce, which is so lemony. It's just delicious. It's the perfect sauce for like a seafood dish. And then I'm gonna sprinkle with some basil, and we're good to go.